EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Indianapolis Colts. The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And off we go on EA Sports. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Got it. Ready? 60 Maverick, 60 Bison, 60. Here we go. Set. 70.
And right off the bat, Mills looking to throw it. And incomplete to open things up.
Intended for number 27. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's 2nd and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Get it. Buffalo 18, Cut 19, 79 Broncos.
Here's Mills. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
So 2 incompletions have led them to an early 3rd and 10.
19, 60, trap 60, trap 60.
Mills. Looking for Pryor long. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Colts are on the board here first in the season opener. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Room to run. There he goes left side. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great play there. 74 yards. And the Bears are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Intended for number 17. Incomplete.
Ready.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Defensively.
65 catch. Down. Cowboy 80. 18. Pioneer. Let's go.
Mills to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
To throw, Mills. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a 2nd season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. This is pulled. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 88 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. His first carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bears have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The 2nd drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this 3rd drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the 2nd one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
2nd and 10.
Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos.
Throwing, Mills. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Miami. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Here we go. 19 tight. 70 Warriors. 70.
Mills now. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Up ball now. Up ball. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Looking to throw is Mills. Pryor has it complete. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Again, it's Mills. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up first and goal.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's their quarterback. A 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Colts are an extra point away from drawing level. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Again, they run it for Cole. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Sometimes the process get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Pulled in at the 24. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game. Touchdown, Indianapolis! A big play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Colts are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
21. Bears 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Hider TV.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And that last throw is going to keep him climbing that all-time passing yards leaderboard as he crosses the 25,000-yard mark now for his career.
He just recently passed Bart Starr. Next up for him, Bob Greasy. That's 2 Hall of Famers, 2 Super Bowl winners, multiple Super Bowl winners. So he's getting up with the legends now. Congratulations. And it is still early, just the first quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history. I mean, that last run puts him over 100 yards already, and we've still got 3 quarters to go.
He's got the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A huge play there for Chicago. 44 yards. To the air, Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. There they go as a sack and a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 2nd and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Here's Williams. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Colston Loveland laying himself out in the end zone. And the Bears are an extra point away from evening this one up. Lutz good on the extra point. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Now Mills. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Room to maneuver at the 35. And finally taken down at the 34. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
18 Cardinals.
Working out of the gun, Mills. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up second down.
At the Bears 9-yard
Come
line.
on. Set. Viking 18.
Looking to throw. Mills. Now he'll top. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead. Now the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Colts 28, Bears 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look and repeat that in Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That one caught by Pope. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. This complete to Pope. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be second down.
It's second and 8.
They run it with Pope. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts 27. 114 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the Colts 2-yard line.
He'll try again, and this time he'll get in. Touchdown, Bears. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 3.
Drop 50, drop 50. Come on, come on. Hit. Gotta be lying.
Back to throw. Mills. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
Here we go, here we go.
Mills to throw for it on 4th. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. He may go. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Oh, yeah, come on, man. That's a 6.
Threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
What is up?
Working out of the gun, Williams. And it's caught. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and it passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
Vegas!
They'll try and run for it.
Hey, get out of here, dude. Yeah, that's a stop.
A great play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Bears take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Looking for Pryor long. And this this one is incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To throw again on second down. Mills. He's going to let it go again. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
I think he just made the punter a little bit jealous there. There was some serious hang time on that ball deep downfield, and while it didn't connect, it certainly sent a message, didn't it?
Ready? 18, pump, goal 80, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Mills to the air again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 41-yard line.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
19 Lions. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Mills. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there. 40 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively and offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
To throw, it's Williams. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
Williams looking to do it himself. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will do it for this first half.
Colts 35.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Williams looking to do it himself. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards and a Chicago first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Poyer. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of the yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Looking to throw is Williams. Quick throw there is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Williams. Pass complete to Loveland. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Throwing again here, Williams. He's got this complete to Burden. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. First down marker at the 5-yard line. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Williams.
Man, that's it. Come on. At least it's a bat down, man. It's a bat down at least.
Touchdown grab. And the Bears take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Lutz with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does.
Come on, how you gonna bump both men? How you bump both men?
You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
Not Cougar 19.
Here's Mills. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Throwing, Mills. And Mills is intercepted for the third time. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try the left side. Polk. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 130 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Polk. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Second and 9.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Williams. That's to the right side.
There's no way he's breaking all these tackles, man. That's just crazy.
Bears touchdown. Luther Burden. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bears are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. What's good on the extra point? And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Escapes the defender. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Okay,
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 34.
19 light, come 19. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Mills to throw it. Over the middle, complete. That's Larson. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
That's another Colts first down.
18 Rattler, 18
First and
Rattler.
10
Dragon
at the
60.
20-yard line.
Mills now. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Well, they got a takeaway on the last drive with an interception. How about this sack as a terrific follow-up? And that keeps pressure on this offense, and it could force them into more rush decisions or another turnover.
Got him. This defense will be charging again here at 2nd and 15. Mills. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Gardner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
Warriors 70. Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7. Ready.
Looking to throw is Mills. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll get into the end zone and touchdown Indianapolis. From 17 yards out. And the Colts are able to cut into that deficit. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season Continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go.
Yeah, but he got a couple lucky breaks too, though.
Reading the field.
He got a couple of lucky breaks.
Sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send
There's still a lot of time left.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a two-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
From the gun, here's Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he'll go down.
I don't know how that's a catch, how he catching that crap. There's nowhere in the world, man.
NFL kickoff weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Bears.
Williams will get this out wide to Odunze.
And of course, this sucker guy do a bunch of little glitches. Of course he do.
Two chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. The passing game continues to be their friend, even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles. They're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
That gets them 3 yards closer here as it brings up second and goal.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 6, go.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
For the two-point conversion.
He's got it at the 2. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores.
This man ain't got nothing but RPOs, man. You ain't seen that YSL not one time this game.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. Shifts by him. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis. his third touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Ain't no sense of watching the replay.
Young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up.
He definitely should have fumbled that.
And he takes a shot at the end of that play. On first down, they'll go to the ground to take it. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. From the 41, here's second down and 7. Here's Williams. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed.
Some crazy block shot in 7 bits.
Because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
That's to Moore. He's got it. Touchdown Bears. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Bears have extended their lead to 15 now here in the fourth. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.
51.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total.
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Colts get a bit closer. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
Bears 68, Colts 57.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
At the Colts 29-yard line.
2nd and 7.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
LeBron, flying left. What is it up?
Oh, they go with a tight end carry. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now before the ball changes hands,
Man, stop playing, man.
Make sure that they have it right.
Change your pamper, boy. Change your pamper.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
What is up?
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
You want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. That's caught left side. Burden.
Boy, you straight trash, boy.
For no gain. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them, and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
They'll go. Here's Williams. He'll try to do it himself.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Caleb Williams
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bears have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
75. Colts 57.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position.
Okay, ready?
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and we'll do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
from the gun. Here's Mills.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Cougar 19, top 60, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Steady.
Working out of the gun, Mills.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That's good for 28 yards. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Here we go. Set. 70. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Again, it's Mills.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
To throw, Mills.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Colts are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
79 Broncos. Ready. Ready.
Mills going to throw for it.
And that one is caught. So they convert here and don't look now, but this one's back to a 1-score game. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
And this is going to be taken in by the Bears, and it appears they're going to win this game. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he is going to have the Bears first. And that should be the capper. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Bears,